What's going on, guys? Garrett here from the Jobless Gamers channel. Today we're doing Squadcast episode 34.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yeah.
And I'm joined with Mr. Boss for the win.
Hello.
And the Saints fan.
Hello.
Now today's topics include details on exclusive content for GTA 5 and returning players of the next-gen console. So if you're going to be playing, GTA 5 on PS4 and Xbox One or PC, and you've played on PS3 and Xbox 360, you'll be getting some exclusive content. But before we do that, we're going to jump into our sponsor of this Squadcast, which is Pool with Pals. Now this game is an app that is available on the Android and Apple Store, and it's pretty cool because it was featured as Apple's best game last week. I just finished playing a game. It's pretty addicting. It's basically an app that you get to play pool. If you guys ever played pool, like, billiards, I guess it's called. You just go, and you go on your phone, you play it. It's pretty freaking fun. Make sure you guys do check it out. There's a link down in the description. Go click that. There's a bunch of fun hidden features with this game, and it advances the better you get. So the better you become at pool, the better, your opponents would be. So it's very, very fun. It's a nice pace of the game. It has really good graphics, has some pretty realistic gameplay, and the app will never spam you like other apps might. Because I know a lot of you guys have Facebooks, and I hate when companies spam my Facebook like, oh, come play Jimmy's Rage Horror, and make sure you get the coins. This app apparently does not do so. I've been playing a little bit on my phone. If I can find out how to tell you guys what my username, I will do so in the comment section so you guys can challenge me, play some pool with me. It's definitely a game that I will be playing when I'm on an airplane or when I'm in a car, in a friend's car or something, or at school, something like that. So definitely, you guys check out the app down in the link, description down below. Are you a big fan of billiards and pool games, Ross, in general, or apps?
Yeah, I like them. Yeah, they're absolutely a ton of fun because I'm much better at the apps than I am in real pool. So I like
that is
I like
true,
winning.
right?
Because in real pool, typically I'm scratching the 8 ball and losing. So in the apps, I'm winning. So that's
typically how I am with all sports, but
All right,
hopefully you guys do enjoy the app. Make sure you guys do check it out, and let's jump right into the rest of the Squadcast. Hopefully you guys did enjoy that little sponsor. Make sure you guys do check out the app, and let's jump right into the details of exclusive content for returning players and some of the pros and cons that I loved about this newest update that Rockstar gave us about the next gen. So Ross, you want to take it off my hands for the first little bit?
Yeah, so the first two things that Rockstar actually mentions on their newswire are two new vehicles. One of them being the Impante Duke O'Death, which is the Impante Dukes, and then the Dodo Seaplane, which is something we saw in the very first trailer for GTA 5, and they told us that was coming back as well. But the thing that's super interesting about this Dukes looks lethal. Yeah, this is it's like a Batmobile.
It's like a Dukes of Hazzard crazy
It's a Dukes of Hazzard mixed with a death race type of car. It looks. I'm almost wondering it'd been awesome if they could put guns on there so we could shoot them out similar to they do in Death Race. But nonetheless, yeah, it does look pretty sweet. And I'm assuming those the windows on the in the picture,
they've got to be bulletproof.
They're gonna be bulletproof, yeah, because it kind of looks like the ones that are on I think it's the police van.
Yes.
And on the police van, those are bulletproof. So.
And I really hope that the bulletproof windows you can just put on any car in Los Santos Customs, and it's not unique to this car only.
I
don't know.
I've been wanting that for a while.
There's pros and cons to both sides of that. Obviously, if they were just going for it being on this car, it's exclusive, give people returning, the benefit. But that's kind of overpowered.
That's the one downside. That would make cars super OP if you couldn't be shot out.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna do that on every car just for that reason. Because that's crazy.
The description of the Impante Duke of Death is when you stumble into this near indestructible mayhem machine, trouble will follow. So they say near indestructible.
Yeah, and I'm assuming some of that's a little wordplay, but still, right. I mean, it looks like.
Imagine if this is as strong as a tank.
Oh my gosh!
I'm wondering. Sick. I actually saw a lot of people sort of questioning if there's going to be just a regular Dukes because, as cool as this one is, I'm sure people would just want, regular classic style of the car. But
what if this one has all the modifications on it? What if? Well,
that's the thing. I wonder. Yeah, I'm wondering if this is because it says trouble or what is it? When you first stumble upon it, trouble will follow. So I'm assuming at least for single player, it'll be like a mission. So I'm wondering if it'll just be like that and you can't customize it like some of the other special cars in the game, or if it's like this but you can customize it and you can take all this like the bulletproof windows
Right.
or
'Cause
whatever
I know
those
that's
windows
not
are,
for
the
everyone.
lights and stuff off. Yeah.
And
I think that this car, though, like overall, is definitely gonna be a car that everyone's gonna want in their garage. I mean, it's a beautiful muscle car. It looks great from the picture thus far. I'm sure the performance and handling of this car is gonna be pretty high up there in the muscle car category, and I really do look forward to this exclusive content. But one of the biggest problems that I have with this overall exclusive content, especially with these new cars, the new guns, and everything that's coming with it, is whether or not I'm gonna be moving over, or where am I moving to? It's because remember you only have one character transfer. So, do I want this Duke of Death on the PS4, Xbox One, or even on PC? Because you can only move it once. I'm going to have a huge problem with that.
And a thing with that, and I guess Rockstar will have to clarify, what if people have two characters? Could they move like one character?
That's
to
what I
PS4,
wanted to do.
Xbox One?
I wanted to level up a new character. Like, I wanted to level up a new character just so I can move one to PS4, one to PC. So then I have like access to these things once it does come around. But we don't know just yet how Rockstar's going to be handling it. But we do know that you can only transfer one character one time. Like, you can only transfer a character once.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we're going to see what Rockstar has to say with that. But with the Dodo Seaplane, I mean, I'm not a really big fan of new planes. I mean, planes are cool, but I'm not like, yes, I just punched my mic. We're getting a new plane. This is the best day. No, like, but the Dodo Seaplane is a classic Grand Theft
it was
Auto
in Vice
series.
City. I think it was in Vice City and San Andreas, and that's the last time we saw them.
So like,
I mean,
are
like,
you guys excited for it? Like,
I mean,
it'll
a
be
nice
something
bonus.
fun.
Like,
yeah. I mean, it'll be cool. Like we might use it in some videos or something. I mean, like they have the giant yacht in the picture, so like
that has been
like,
confirmed.
A challenge,
to be the single player one though.
it has.
But that one is an upgraded version. From what I've seen like pictures on this gen, and then pictures of, or obviously this one that we're looking at. I've seen it. This one looks much bigger, but like people were saying, a challenge could be like landing the seaplane on the boat and just
on the boat
on the water. How is that a challenge? It's meant to land on the water.
Well, that's like saying that we gotta land this plane on the ground and it has no wheels. That's gonna look so weird when you try to land it.
I don't know. That it's just gonna be something extra to have fun with. But the key question to everything we mentioned, is it gonna be an online? And I'm assuming it will
be a Pegasus vehicle. Yeah.
I'm assuming it will be, but like they're hyping up the single player, and it makes sense because obviously they probably aren't going to have the Duke of Death as a mission in online because it just doesn't fit. At least the online that we have now, it just wouldn't make sense, or like I don't know how they would really do that. But so it'd probably just be something you buy, and obviously it's like, oh, you can just buy this. It's not as exciting as saying, trouble will follow when you find it.
That's why I think the regular Impante Dukes will eventually just be a car that you can get in GT Online.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'll still be happy with.
Yeah,
I'll be happy.
I mean, it's a great car.
For sure.
So,
that's another thing, actually. I wonder, the Duke of Death, it's going to be in single player for sure, but I wonder if they're going to make this, like, indestructible, quote-unquote, car in online, or if it's just going to be the regular one. I think people will be really disappointed if it's not like this.
It could go either way, man. People can be really happy. I mean,
exactly.
It can't please everybody, but it can be really, really happy that it's an online to be really pissed. Like, I can't kill this guy.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just another thing I thought of, which again, Rockstar will have to clarify. But I mean, I'm assuming most people won't. When we get GTA 5 on November 18th, we'll play through the single player a little bit. I don't know how many people are gonna like complete it, from the start to the finish. But just to see all these new extra missions, obviously the new exclusive content, which we'll get to here in a second, for some of the characters. But then, obviously, once they do that for a couple of days, they're going to go online because that's what most people play.
I think it'll be a little bit. I think it'll be like at least a week or two, maybe 3 weeks before people are really.
No.
Yeah, man. If there's a big story mode DLC, like big content being added, I mean, like there's heavy things that like really engage the player.
We don't know about that. I'm just talking about. Talking about this right here.
Oh, okay, yeah. This isn't gonna last long, but I think it's freaking cool though.
Yeah, I think this is something that you have to unlock as Trevor. So I think all three characters have their own special things. Obviously, we'll talk about them in a little bit. Michael has like the murder mystery, which is up next on our newswire, and Franklin also has the Kraken sub
wildlife photo challenge. Yeah.
So it's kind of odd that he had that.
Well, no, it's because he talks to dogs. throughout the campaign. If you play the campaign,
True.
Franklin can talk to dogs.
He's
so.
like the wildlife guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. But
So do you want to move on to the next part, the murder mystery?
Yeah,
so
the
let's
murder mystery.
jump into the murder mystery.
Yeah, and basically, they didn't give us a whole lot of details, but it's basically, this is going to be played as Michael, and he's trying to put clues together to basically solve this mystery, and if you're able to complete it, you get 2, is it Nowhere style filters?
Yeah,
For your Snapmatic photos, and it's like an old school gritty theme to it. And do you guys have any idea what this is about? I've kind of got an idea what it might be about.
I'm wondering if it's with like was it the 8 mystery or the figure 8 or killer 8 or infinite 8? Yeah,
it might be about that because there were a ton of clues about that, but there was no like.
There was no answer.
I don't know why, but when I saw this murder mystery exclusive content coming, I don't know why I thought of Watch Dogs. If you guys ever played Watch Dogs and there was I guess side missions you can do that, you would solve missions, like you would go around and find dead bodies. Like you just find bodies. You remember that or no?
No.
Yeah, I remember it, but
so yeah, that's what I thought. Like maybe like you're playing as Michael, and there's clues. And you're gonna piece together all these clues, and at the end you find out, this big story, like the murder mystery that you solve actually turned into something much bigger. That'd be very cool because it seemed as if a lot of these have rewards at the end. That we have the wildlife, we have the Impound Duke of Death. You can probably get the car at the end, but what do you get at the murder mystery? I know you get the ballista. And you get, like, some new clothes or something, right?
Well, it might answer some things you didn't figure out in story mode, because I think this is actually going to be with Solomon Richards in the whole movie industry. Because if you look at Rockstar's Instagram, you see a photo of him underneath.
Yep.
And
he's, like, in an office or something, right?
Right. And there's also that, like, thing written on the wall. It says, Old Fred is, like, seems nice, but it ain't so, or something like that. Does anyone know that riddle? Old Fred?
I don't. No.
I have no idea.
Anybody in the comments knows, let us know.
Well, I did a video the other day, and I was like, oh, yeah, let me try to read the wall. I couldn't piece together the words, and I was like, derp, 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 derp. And everyone's like, no, it says this, this, this. And I still couldn't figure out what that even means. Like, I just don't. Of course, it's some kind of riddle or some kind of wordplay that we're not putting together right now. And later on, we'll be like, oh, how did we not see that? Because it's probably going to be very obvious to us once we go ahead along in that murder mystery storyline. But I think that the fact that each of these main characters thus far has their own, thing that's being added exclusively because we played on last gen to the next gen, I think it's pretty cool. I mean, the murder mystery, it sounds interesting. It sounds enticing.
It sounds funny though, because like you wouldn't expect Michael to be like this detective or something.
Who would you expect? Who would you expect? You wouldn't expect.
You wouldn't expect anybody. It's just an odd thing. Like I don't know. I'm wondering how they're gonna tie it into the story, or if it's just gonna be some random thing that you can just activate as Michael. Like I'm wondering,
similar to how what are those things called where you like take the drug ships?
Yeah, well, like the Strangers and Freaks.
Yeah, Strangers and Freaks. Similar to Strangers and Freaks, but murder mystery.
I can see that.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm just wondering if it's like something that happens to Michael or something happens around him, and he's interested in it, or if it's just something just random. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna be a detective today. Go on.
Today we're gonna fight crime.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, look, it should be fun. I mean, obviously, Rockstar is freaking amazing at making missions, making stories and stuff. So yeah, it should be fun to do it. But I guess moving on into his little thing. I mean, we kind of mentioned it, but
his is the Kraken sub wildlife exploration. You have to unlock the Kraken sub. It's not given to you.
Yeah, so like what do you do?
This honestly seems cool. You have to catalog unique animal species, which I'm wondering how they're going to make that sort of interesting and not just like go to this spot, take a picture, go to that spot, take a picture. Like, because that, I mean, I get you want the sub, so obviously you're going to do it, but I'm wondering if there's going to be like a story or some sort of...
Make it interesting by using Snapmatic filters. That's about it.
Neat.
I mean, like, literally, like, what I can see this being is, like, you just literally go around taking pictures of wildlife. Once you catalog all the wildlife in the game, you complete the challenge, and once you complete the challenge, you get the Kraken sub. I mean, it's pretty clean cut.
It seems like just from the wording, there's going to be a lot of new animal species, which is awesome.
Right, that's a good thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're getting freaking whales, freaking shamus. I'm gonna get like a harness. I'm gonna ride them in game.
See, I'm wondering though. I'm looking at the picture of this Kraken sub. Like, what? I wonder what makes it so different.
It looks a little sleeker.
It's probably quicker.
It's probably faster. But
and can you take photos in the sub?
Probably. It looks like it, yeah.
I wonder. I hope they add this to online, and I hope it's 2-seater because that was one thing that.
You know what it probably is? Oh, okay. This is a crazy idea, but this is really cool. You see how the sub is designed? It's designed. It looks like it has a sleeker look. You know, there's that big opening in the front where it looks like you can take pictures. First person, boys.
Ooh, yeah, because wasn't that rumored a while ago?
Yeah. Well, they did kind of. Yep, they had the rumor in one of the trailers. They had like a really detailed interior design of a car. So, first person, that'd be awesome.
Yeah,
and I'm excited to go exploring the sea again because we all know on Last, if you've ever been in the freaking sea, your frame rate drops to like 10 frames per second. It's horrible, and that's just because the consoles couldn't handle it. So it should be awesome to go down there. See all the alien stuff. See all the new animals, all the new fish and whales and everything.
We gotta find new ways to make money in single player.
Yeah, right?
I know, especially starting over.
Dude, I wonder actually, is single player stuff going to transfer? Because they have like 10 billion.
No, because it's saved on your hard drive.
Over. But remember, if you do pre-order, you get $1 million in games. So
yeah, that's true. That's true. It's only 500,000 for
online
single player, but
no, it's $1 million.
500 and 500.
Oh, that's right. You're right, actually.
Yeah.
Well,
but I don't know. It should be awesome. I guess moving on though, the new weapons. Dude. Railgun, man. Like what?
Now I talked about this in my video. Is a railgun something that's semi-automatic, like one shot, and you have to like let it recharge? Is it an automatic railgun?
I'm gonna blow people away.
I don't know, man. It says high-powered, high-velocity railgun, and explosive ammunition. Yeah,
that is nuts. That is absolutely crazy.
It kind of looks like it has somewhat of a clip there, so maybe it's like a semi-automatic.
Yeah, I think it is because it definitely does have some kind of clip to it in the pictures provided.
Dude, it looks so cool though. Like,
oh god, I'm so excited.
Oh man, that should be fun with just shooting things like the cops, like the helicopters and everything. I'm wondering though if the explosive rounds, if it's gonna be like a big explosion, like shooting them with like a RPG, or if it's just gonna damage them a little bit.
I can't. Oh, that was my chapstick. I can't imagine there being like that many explosions. It's like give it 10 round flip.
It couldn't be too overpowered because it's like, but you don't want a semi-automatic freaking RPG. Like that's just that's overpowered.
That would be ridiculous.
Exactly.
Boom, 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 boom.
But yeah, it should be awesome to see. And then the hatchet, man. Oh, so many people have been wanting this.
The hatchet can really like. It's cool. It's a cool like item to have. Like yeah, I got a hatchet. But like, I'm not like, yeah, I'm gonna walk around GTA instead of using a gun. I'm gonna use a hatchet.
Yeah, well, obviously,
but it definitely makes for good costumes.
Every melee weapon you don't really use that often, but it's cool to have a hatchet for a costume or for role playing or
lumberjack
something like
theme or something. Yeah,
lumberjacking.
Really cool.
Lumberjack.
Like
simulator.
I'm just imagining if they ever do let us make servers or something, and there's sort of like a survival server where you got to pick up weapons, like you get a hatchet.
That'd be cool.
And like one hits people or something. I don't know. You know, it'd be pretty neat.
We'll have to see about that because I
think it's a really cool bonus weapon. I mean, it's free, so.
Yep, for sure. And they also said that like these are just pretty much everything we're talking about is just exclusive content. Like there's going to be a ton more stuff.
Yeah, this is just bonus stuff. This is bonus stuff, and they still gave us a ton.
Yeah.
This
is just the beginning. Apparently,
right.
Well, this is just the start of the stuff that they're going to be releasing that's exclusive for us, as well as things that are going to be coming for 360 and PS3 for those that aren't going to be able to upgrade to the Xbox One or PS4. So you guys don't feel left out. There will be content coming out. But I know Rockstar did say, this is a quote by Rockstar, that the content we're getting that is exclusive content for next gen will not be going over to the Xbox 360 and
Xbox. And they said that's because of
PS4.
hardware limitations.
I mean, it makes sense though. It's exclusive, so obviously.
But you will be able to get it for PC.
Yep. And a lot of people are saying, like, Rockstar's neglecting next gen, and they're saying, like, oh, how could you forget about the original people that support your game? It's not that at all. It's just like the 360 and the PS3 are literally pushed to their max, and they could not handle any of the stuff that they're adding. So it's a process and a concept.
Yeah, and Rockstar wants people to play the
best version of their game.
Exactly. Yeah. They don't want you to play a game where it's 10 frames per second when you go too fast in a car and nothing loads. So it makes sense. So people just got to realize that. But man, the freaking guy in the gun shop, ammunition, he's gonna have to find a new wall for these new weapons.
I know.
He'll run out of room in
He's
there.
gonna have to open up a new section of his store, get rid of like the vending machine and that like area for clothes.
Yeah.
Just put guns there. Because I think the exclusive content we're getting is pretty cool. And we're not even halfway through everything just yet. We've touched a few. Actually, I think we are halfway officially now. But we have a few more things we do want to mention that Rockstar is giving to us with the next gen, and that's one of them being stock car races.
This is cool.
Which allows you to race for the ability to get like sponsored, I guess, stickers for your car.
No, like skins,
Yeah,
like complete
like finals and
yeah.
Well, similar to like the what is it? The motorbikes,
The motorcycles,
or
like the Sanchez, yeah.
yeah, dirt bikes. They have it. But dude, let's be real here. Rockstar, I know you listen to me, man. Thank you. That's all I'm saying. Thank you for adding that. And it's a start, like, because obviously I made the video way back, and it's got like 300,000 views now, talking about getting vinyls on cars, and people were freaking. They loved it. They loved the idea, and we kind of were talking about how, like, in Midnight Club, you can do custom and all this stuff. Obviously, this isn't custom. This is, as you can see, or if you look at the picture, it's like one's a burger shot. This one's or the one in front of it's a redwood. So I wonder how many there are gonna be actually, because there's a good amount of like.
There's a lot of in-game sponsors. Did I say like 7 or 8, 9 or 10, something like that?
So it should be pretty cool. But the one downside, if you want to include this as a downside, these are only, or at least in this, according to Rockstar, for the exclusive content, it's only for muscle cars.
Right.
So,
I mean, that makes sense. They've got to start somewhere. Maybe
Yeah,
they can add it
exactly.
to other categories of trucks or whatnot. But I think it's cool. I mean, it'll make me pay attention more to the muscle cars because those look sweet.
Exactly.
Those look so
that
cool.
does look awesome. Like,
Yeah.
we're gonna be doing some muscle car races.
Oh,
and-
yeah, that's going to be the best. And another thing to notice is this is something Rockstar didn't actually mention on the newswire, but the yellow car, the one with the burger shot decals,
Yep.
that is actually the Stallion from GTA 3 and GTA 4.
And people are so excited about
Right,
that car.
they're
I mean, there was
hyped about
huge
this.
hype about this
I didn't
car.
know people love the Stallion this much.
Yeah, I guess it's just it might just be because it's something new, and that's kind of like what we were just saying a couple minutes ago with that. There's just so much more stuff that's just not exclusive. That's just new things like the Stallion, like I'm assuming whatever other weapons they add and whatever other cars. So it's going to be awesome. So this is only the tip of the iceberg with new stuff.
Yeah, that's really
I'm pretty
exciting.
excited. Yep, I'm pretty excited. Just because the fact is, like, at the end of the day, Rockstar knows we like cars. They know that people like Los Santos Customs, and they're slowly going to be integrating more and more classic cars with the next gen because they have the ability to do so now. Like we mentioned earlier, the GTA 5 for PS3 and Xbox 360 is limited because of its hardware. Now Rockstar sort of has some, I guess, compared to the old gen, unlimited possibilities right now. Their ideas are now going to be able to be fulfilled into actual product because they have the hardware to do so. So I'm very excited to see what next gen can do, especially when it comes out on PC. That's when the possibilities really become endless, where they'll be able to put out anything they want in terms of size of your PC. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, it's all individual user base dependent in terms of how big your hard drive is, your RAM, and there's going to be system specs that they will have to run. Where in the Xbox 360 and the Xbox One, whatever, and the PS4 and PS3, it's set numbers. You have a set console. It is what it is. So I'm pretty excited for the overall next gen.
It's
And
going to be a great
get?
experience. Like,
Yeah. I
the
think
next
it's
thing Rockstar
cool.
mentioned was the monkey mosaics. And this is basically, I found it pretty much similar to like finding the spaceship parts.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because you're basically going to have to find these monkeys that are tagged all over the city. And if you're able to find all of them, you get special monkey outfits and you get a go-go monkey ballista.
Now,
So-
what do you think that would be? Like
The go-go monkey ballista?
yeah.
Well, the Ballista is a car from
It's a
GTA
car.
4, so that's
Yep.
another classic car they're bringing back. And I mean, I think it would be similar to the Space Stalker. Like the Space Stalker has like the alien theme. I think this would have
Yeah.
like a monkey theme. Like it
Okay,
would
I
have
could see
bananas coming from it or something. We're getting to the derpy part of the Squadcast, by the way.
Yeah,
but
that
it'd be
makes
like
sense.
bananas or a giant monkey head or something like that. Who knows?
It's like when you honk the horn, it's like monkey noise.
Oh god.
Oh man,
like the ooh thing. Yeah, I'm not even gonna try to do it.
Yeah. Good job, Ron.
Imagine.
Here we go. Here goes the part of the Squadcast where things just get
It was going
turn
so
for the
well.
worst.
It was going so well.
But I think the Monkey Mosaics is sort of a cool but lame thing at the same time, where it's like, you know, if you are one of those collectors that want to get 100%, then this is definitely one of the things you'll be doing to, you know, get that 100%. But at the same time, if you actually this wouldn't really be a part of the 100% completion because it's exclusive content, but it's just an extra added feature where you'll be able to unlock, you know, a new car and some extra clothing, I believe. Yeah. So it's pretty cool.
I mean, it's another fun challenge.
Yeah, another thing to do, more content for just GTA 5 in general. So
right, it's never a bad thing.
Yep. And then I think the last two new vehicles that they mentioned was the Cheval Marshall, which is another monster truck.
This one looks better than the Liberator.
Liberator, yeah.
This one does look pretty cool because it's like
you can take this into the Los Santos custom shop.
Yeah, this one almost looks smaller than the one we have now.
Yeah, because the one they showed on the Social Club is blue and it has an American flag, and the one they showed on Instagram,
the Social Club.
Yeah, the one they showed on Instagram was red and it had the Scottish flag. Yeah.
Yeah. So that, or maybe, well, I don't know if. Do you think that's just like the Pegasus vehicles, where it's like it's just a random?
It might be, but like I said, this does look smaller.
It does look smaller, but the wheels are definitely the same size, and I'm hoping that the overall, you know, feel of the monster truck from the Liberator is still here in the Marshall monster truck. As I really like the way the monster truck handles in GTA right now.
Yep. And then the other thing was the blimp, the new blimp, which is supposedly faster and more maneuverable. So again, I mean, this is just another extra thing.
I don't think I'd use the blimp.
Yeah, the real question, if we can use this in online, then that'd be awesome, because we have like blimp races.
I honestly think they'll make it a thing.
That'd be
I think they will make it a thing, because think of it like this. This is going to be another Pegasus vehicle. More money we can spend in-game. That at the end of the day will probably make Rockstar more money. So,
do you think... Hold on. Because that brings up another question. If they add these vehicles, let's just say the new monster truck and the blimp to online as an exclusive deal, or as exclusive items, would you think we'd have to pay for them?
Ooh, that's a... I think these are going to be free.
Well, yes. Okay, so they most likely will be free, similar to how the Chameleon, the Hot Knife, and the Carbon RS were for the Special Edition, Collector's Edition owners of GTA 5. But if you do want to probably partake in this exclusive content in online, if it does come over, you most likely will have the opportunity to buy it. And that's what Rockstar is doing for exclusive content that was from the Special Edition and Collector's Edition. You will have the option to buy it in-game.
Yeah, you can buy like the Carbon RS and the Hot Knife. Yep. So it gives them a great opportunity, because I missed out on the Special Edition. So like I've heard terrible things about both the Hot Knife and the Carbon RS, so I probably won't.
All of them. The Hot Knife.
No, the cars aren't bad, but
they're
think
cool.
It's always
funny
great. Though. It's always funny because I have the Special Edition, so I have the hammer, and I think it's the bullpup shotgun. And people are like, dude, how'd you get the hammer? How'd you get that? It's like, oh, I got the Special Edition. It's like, oh man, I wish I got it.
And so now you can. Yep. Yeah. Hopefully it's super priced, like really, really expensive. So then my hammer's still unique, because
$1 million hammer. That'd be nuts.
That'd be ridiculous.
I want to make it a golden hammer.
Well, look, cool, though. We've come to the point in the Squadcast where we have to tell people a word they use in the comments. So, if you guys can, let's make what do you guys want the word to be? Something cool, something related to our sponsor. What do you guys want it to be? Something like cool iPhone app or something, or cool apps, or something like cool something. What do you guys want it to be?
That works, yeah.
So what is it?
Something best app ever with an exclamation point.
Just put best app ever in the comments. Best app ever exclamation point. Just put that, spam it, and that's pretty cool. So overall, let's go ahead and take a look real quick at everything that was exclusive content for returning players. What is your favorite thing, your least favorite thing, and what console are you most looking forward to? Austin, go.
Well, does does PC does that count?
Yeah.
I mean, I think we're all most excited for PC, just because the possibilities.
You don't know my life.
And stuff. I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. What are you guys?
I am most excited about the Michael's storyline. Or Michael's mystery. That's the most interesting to me. Not saying that. Well, actually, Michael's and Trevor's, because that kind of includes the Duke O'Death. Not saying that Franklin's like wildlife photography isn't going to be cool, but it's just like the other ones are. I kind of put them as like 1, 2, and definitely all the other cars. That's like Garrett said, cars are king in GTA 5. So
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I like the whole stock car races thing, just because I just like that idea of customizing cars more and making them more unique.
Yep.
So I'm hoping they like kind of use that, and like I'm hoping the community sort of likes that idea and or buying doing these races. So then Rockstar sees like, look, all right, they won it. So let's go the next step. Let's do other cars. Let's make it customizable where like they can go in Social Club and similar to like the crew logos, and that's where I eventually hope that goes.
That if they did that would be an amazing addition.
Well, yeah, obviously.
I mean that's what a lot of people want that.
We've talked about that numerous times.
Oh,
and
for sure, yeah.
The people obviously that watch us, they want that. I'm sure everybody else, that's why would you not want it? Just adds extra customization. So yeah, that's obviously the possibilities of where that goes. That's kind of what I'm most excited for.
I think Rockstar gave us the biggest tease ever. They said the very last sentence, and it was like they said like you've got so much to discover on your own that we're not going to tell you about. So that was the last line there.
Jetpack.
Yeah, it says we've got. They said including. There's also going to be a bounty of content for all players, new and returning, to discover, including a fleet of classic GTA vehicles. That's probably where the Stallion fits in. That's another classic vehicles. And a few surprises we've got planned that you'll have to discover for yourself come game day. So they clearly haven't told us everything. Not by a long
Heist, you gotta unlock them.
Heist in the jetpack.
Discover them. That's actually the murder mystery. We got to solve where heists have been. We figured it out here.
Developers died mid heist creation.
Heist died. We have to figure out where they are.
Well, really quickly, I'm gonna say my favorite thing I'm looking forward to in exclusive content has to be the blimp.
The blimp. Because you can't DNF in those. I got you.
No, I think I'm really excited for the guns, or the rail gun alone, and then I don't know why I'm sort of looking forward to the wildlife challenge, not because I get the submarine, but I think it'd be cool to just go ahead and figure out all the new animals in GTA 5. I think that's really cool that they're adding so much more content in terms of animals. Hopefully, hunting in GTA 5 is another big thing. Because it wasn't back.
It wasn't. I want that to be online. That's like one of like the mini games that I'm hoping that they wind up adding. Because I know they cut a bunch of mini games out of the last gen or the final copy. So I'm wondering, or I'm hoping they bring those back. Because like mini games are always awesome with some friends.
But I mean like gang, like pimping, stuff like that, drug dealing. I think that'd be cool. So
for sure. Actually. Something else they kind of mentioned in the newswire was they talked a little bit about like the job transfers, as well as like how 30-person sessions will not only be just free roam. Like you can have 30-player races and death matches, which 30-player races, so like man,
I was just playing the commute, and like you can hardly get through that first tunnel or that first turn without running in, and that's just 16 people. So multiply that by 2. Like, there are going to be some races where it's just like...
Yeah, I'm never going to finish races ever now.
You might have a better chance, though, actually. Everybody will just hit each other. But yeah, that's going to be awesome. I really can't wait to have 30-player races, 30-player... I mean, death matches to an extent. Like, obviously, there's some interesting ones out there. I'm not a fan of, like, just a regular old death match because I suck, I'll be honest. But, yeah, the captures that are out there as well. Like, one of the ones, I'm sure people who watch me, I don't know if you guys have played it, but the Armageddon, dude, that's...
It sounds fun.
Dude, 30 freaking people, like, oh my god, that'd be insane. So yeah, it should be awesome. But they also mentioned, like I said, the job transfers and how jobs that you've made on 360 and PS3 will actually transfer. So that's cool. Again, great news. Yep. You don't need to remake everything. So all the awesome content that the community has made so far is still going to be available.
You might need to edit some just to make it, capable of holding 30 players. But overall, I'm extremely excited for next gen. I think that this has helped build a little hype, but it's not at the level GTA 5 was upon release. That's for sure.
Oh, for sure. And maybe, like I said, this is kind of the tip of the iceberg. So I'm wondering maybe if this gets the ball rolling, where Rockstar's like, look, it's game time, boys. We got to hype these people up really quickly. So they get this out just for the people returning, and then maybe like next week they'll throw up a trailer, throw up maybe some more information about online.
Well, there's definitely a trailer coming out in the next few days, for sure. Like at least next week, maybe early or late next week.
We are what 18.
Well, days? When you're watching this, like 16 days.
Nope, 18.
Nope, 16 when they're watching it.
It'd be the first when they're watching it. Which is 18.
You're right.
Math here, Ross.
Ross is in college.
Yep, I know. I'm the only
college
one.
College education there, boys and girls.
There we go. That's your money right
18,
there.
18, man. It's. I'm getting excited, man. I know there's only like they're only have given us a little bit, but it's starting to build on me. Although, like
wait, doesn't the game come out on the 18th?
You gotta keep the hype down because you don't want to be disappointed. But
it's gonna be 17 days away. Anyways, let's go ahead and
I have Amazon, so give it to me a day after. Right? I don't care.
Let's go ahead and end this podcast because obviously we're all retarded.
Yep.
And if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you guys do drop a like. Check out everyone's channel down in the description. Make sure you guys do check out our sponsor for this video and leave the comment down below that we told you to leave in the comment section.
Best app ever.
Or you could say it now too. But hopefully you guys did enjoy it.
Shoot.
And we'll see you guys.
I didn't know. I didn't mean that. That's a joke.
And we'll see you guys next week with another Squadcast or tomorrow with our daily GTA 5 uploads. Later, guys.
See ya.
Peace.